We're here on a par 4, we've hit 2 shots, we're pretty close to the green, and we've decided we need to chip this ball because we've got a bit of longer grass that we want to fly over the top of before we get to the green, and then we want it to roll out like a putt. So we're going to go through the basic setup for a chip shot. Now, there's pretty much 5 big rules that we've got to follow with chipping. All of this really leads around you doing your first and foremost job, which is hitting the ball correctly first, grass later. And chipping really basically mimics the impact position of a full swing. So if we were to pretend here like I was going to hit a full shot, the impact position of most top tour players, most top amateurs, and even club level golfers, when they're actually striking the ball for a full swing, they look something like that. Now, some of the younger guys are going to have a bit more hip rotation, and some of the older guys are going to have a little bit less hip rotation, but that's pretty much what we look like. That's what a successful looking impact position looks like. So in chipping, we don't really have time to make that position. We will make a little bit of a move with our body and our tick-tocking of our knees, but pretty much it comes down to those 5 big rules. So what are the 5 big rules? So rule number 1, or philosophy 1 before we get to the 5 rules, is always hit downward. So we always want a downward attack on the ball. Even if it's only a small one, it doesn't have to be extremely down like it might for a buried lie in a bunker, but definitely something going downwards on the back of the ball. Then we get to our 5 rules. So rule number 1, we're going to stand approximately 1 shoe distance away from the ball. That's pretty much the same distance you'd stand if you were going to be putting the ball. So we're a shoe distance away from the ball. At this stage, we're going to place the ball directly off our back foot, which is your right foot for a right-handed golfer. Rule 3 is we're then going to twist our feet a little bit off to the left, which mimics our impact position for a full shot. That's why we're twisting open with our hips and our feet. However, your shoulders are going to stay square to the target. Rule number 4 is we're going to have forward shaft lean, or the grip of the club pointing towards your left hip. And rule 5, probably the most important rule, is to have most of your body weight on your left foot. So we'll run through that again real quick. We're going to be a shoe distance from the ball. The ball straight off your right foot. Twist your feet a little bit open to the left and keep your shoulders square. Push your hands forward and your weight forward. Now, most people, when they get into this position for the first time, if they've never done this, they go, well, hang on, I'm all jumbled up here, I don't have any room. Well, that just means we just have to balance that out by going down the grip just ever so slightly. That should feel better for your balance. Okay, so we're in our 5 rules. We've got nice, soft, gentle hands on the grip. We're not gripping it like it's a poisonous snake. We're just holding it lightly so we can feel the heaviness of the club head. You can feel the heaviness of the club head. You're holding it correctly in terms of grip tension. What did we say our first philosophy was? Was to hit down. So we're going to go ahead and hit down on this one here now. So we've flown over the top of the longer grass. We've got the distance just right. And we did our first and foremost job properly, which was to hit the back of the ball first. So I'll guarantee you this for your confidence, and I'll guarantee you this for your consistency, is if you've got those 5 rules in play, you will hit the back of the ball correctly first. You will hit a confident and correct chip. The distance control and the direction, well, that's up to you to do the kilometers and to get that right yourself. Practice is really the only trick there, and if you can find another way, well, good luck, and I'd like to know what it is. Shoe distance from the ball, ball off your back foot, a slight little open stance, hands left, weight left, and then go ahead and hit down into the grass. The ball's in the right position, we just have to go ahead and make grass contact. The chipping setup is all related to what you should look like for the impact position of a full swing. There's impact for a full swing, and there's chipping. That's why we stand in that position, and that's why the best in the world stand in that position. I hope that helps with your consistency and your ball striking when it comes to chipping.